As we approach 2024, Governor Gretchen Whitmer is taking a look back at the strides she says her administration has made over the past year. Thank you for staying with us today. I'm Glenda Lewis. 7 Action News reporter Whitney Burney sat down with the governor and lieutenant governor about what's changed in 2023 and the work that remains next year.
When you think about this year, what are you most proud of?
It's hard. It's been a historic year, but I think, putting $1 billion of tax relief, putting money back in people's pockets, I think has been really important, especially as we know, we've been dealing with a lot of inflation. It's moved in the right direction, but I think that's a big deal. Fundamental rights, right to make your own decisions about your body, the right to be respected and protected under the law for the LGBTQ community, the Crown Act, the right not to be discriminated against, and voting rights.
I'm excited about what we've been able to do for education in our 5th year in a row of having the highest per student funding. That means more money for every child for books, resources to better support their teachers to help strengthen Michigan's public education system. And then unique this year, for the first time ever, free breakfast and free lunch for every child in a Michigan public school.
I know you just mentioned too their reproductive rights. That's been one of the hugest headlines coming out of this administration. Talk to me a little bit about what has changed and why that was such an important fight for you two to take on.
18 months ago, it was a very dire situation, right? We know that the Dobbs decision eviscerated Roe v. Wade, that Michigan had a law from 1931 that had no exceptions for rape or incest, would have gone from a pro-choice state to one of the most restrictive in the country. And so we mobilized. I filed a lawsuit, and so abortion was never illegal for a single day during that period of time.
Where do we stand today in the today of things when it comes to inflation?
I think everyone knows, one politician cannot fix global inflation. But what we can do is continue solving problems that create costs for people. For instance, repealing the retirement tax. That's a big deal. And retirees are going to start feeling that benefit this year. Quintupling the working families tax credit. Inflation's coming down, which is good. We're seeing take-home pay going up, very low unemployment. So there are a lot of positive signs, but our work is to make sure that people are really feeling it.
What remains to be done? What are you hoping will happen in 2024?
We got to get the budget done. I'd love to see us make some more strides when it comes to supporting working families and bringing costs down. And we also need to have tools so that we can keep competing and winning these big projects that are good paying jobs. Proud of what we've been able to do, and we're going to stay at it.
All right, Whitney, thank you for that interview.